99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast. All you have to do is turn it up on demand.
Reddit is a website that we frequent quite a bit here on this show. And this thread kind of got some popularity. It's from 911 operators sharing their funniest calls they've received from kids. So, 911 is for emergencies. I mean, we have setting the bar stories exampling that all the time.
Yes.
But these are just kind of interesting. And I'll say the only thing that's missing from this is the actual call from 911.
Yeah,
because
it would be great, but these are just dispatchers telling their stories.
Right, on this Reddit thread. Yeah. So there's no link to the audio. Otherwise, we'd be playing it. But yeah, for example, one Redditor says, I had a kid ask me if my refrigerator was working. I replied with, "Do you mean, is it running?" And he cussed at me and then hung up.
You ruined my joke!
You ruined the joke!
That's not what we do with 911.
No.
We don't call and tell jokes.
No, not at all. And these are kids, remember? These aren't grown adults. These are kids. Another one. My uncle is a dispatcher in my hometown. He always tells me this story of a 4-year-old who called 911 because his older brother farted on him. The kid hung up the phone a short time after he explained what happened. My uncle said he laughed too hard and had to wait a couple extra seconds before calling the number back.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's okay.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Is that a real emergency?
Mom answered the phone. He had to explain what happened to her and make sure everything was all right. The mom was mortified and apologized over and over. My uncle said it was a welcome moment of levity during his stressful holiday work week. So,
my brother farted on me.
911, what's your emergency? My brother farted on me.
Really smelly.
These are 911 operators on this Reddit thread sharing funniest calls they've received from kids. I got another from a 6-year-old girl accidentally calling 911 saying her mom and dad were making whoopee. The 911 operator said, I had flashbacks of Family Feud and laughed so hard. I waited a few minutes, called back. Thank you for waiting a few minutes. Calling back. Mom tried to play it off, saying they were wrapping Christmas presents. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure, lady. If the present is a new little baby brother or sister.
That's right. That's funny. That's funny. Another one. When I was 4 years old, I was watching a fire safety video. This is one of the calls that they received. They told me to call 911, so I did.
That's what the video
Fire
said.
safety says call 911, so
Okay.
I did. All right. And then finally, 911 operators sharing their funniest calls on this Reddit thread from kids. Had a little one call into the center about 10 times.
Oh, wow.
Just so she could tell us that she loved us and appreciated us and that we were doing such a great job.
Oh, my gosh. That's kind of adorable.
Right. The call center's pretty big, so she would get a different person almost every time. However, if she got you more than once, she would say something like, no. I already told you. I need to tell someone else. You're great, but they need to know you're great too. Okay, I love you. Bye. Again, kids. Calling
Wait a
911.
second. I've already talked to you, right?
Yeah.
No. Again, I love you. You're great. Put somebody else on. Oh, my God. That's so awesome.
So anyways, yeah, Reddit thread there. We'll share the Reddit thread so you can kind of see it on Twitter at Ben and Kelly Show. Got a text message from Jamie who shared a story of when she was about 6 years old. She was over at a neighbor's house and they were playing in her basement, and her mom told them not to eat in the basement, and the brother came downstairs eating cookies.
Oh, no.
And so she says to her neighbor, you better call 911, and points to like the play phone. The neighbor's kid picks up the real phone, calls 911, and tells them that her brother's eating cookies in the basement. And so they sent out a police officer.
Yeah, they said they were getting framed for it.
Yeah, they're getting framed for it. And the police officer came out and told them not to eat cookies in their basement. Jamie said she ran right home, feared for her life.
Oh, my gosh.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Listen, I want you to know it's the brother.
It's the brother. It's not
me.
us.
This is a frame job. It's him, not us.
He was the one eating the cookies. Anyways, there you go. At Ben and Kelly Show, you can see that Reddit thread.